What's up, everybody? And today we are talking about the future of Halo content on this channel, but we're also going to be diving deep into the new Halo, what's it called? The technical preview of what's going on the next couple of weekends, which I'm really excited for. So for Halo 5, this is the thing that people have been asking me, where's the Halo 5? Where's the Halo 5? I did one episode, one mission, and I've not done any since. We're getting back on to the Halo hype train now. Okay, especially with these technical previews coming up. So the next couple weekends, we're going to be playing a bunch of the technical preview. And then after that's done, which is only for the next 2 weekends, we're going to be starting Halo 5 again. The difference, and I think this is important because Halo 5 didn't get many views on this channel, unfortunately. I just don't think it's a very liked game. But we need to play it. Obviously, we need to play it building up to Halo Infinite, right? So the difference is I'm going to be playing it in co-op with Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And we're going to be talking about the story of Halo 5, the stories going on maybe in the books, the story of Halo Infinite, giving our predictions and stuff like that. And instead of just playing the game through like I usually do, although I will be doing that, and talking about the Halo 5 story, we'll be talking about other things Halo as we play it. I feel like that'll give it a little bit of, give it a bit of a spring in its step. Wouldn't you say, Mark?
Yeah, a little bit more juice, if you will.
Yeah, a little bit more juice, and I feel like it's going to be a bit more fun. Now, with that being said, we have 2 weekends coming up of the Halo tech preview for the insiders, which me and Mark will be playing and we'll be talking about on this channel. So while Mark is here and while we're talking about that, let's talk about what's going to happen these next couple of weekends. We actually had a live stream from Halo talking about the tech preview and what's going to happen and stuff like that. And I wrote down a bunch of bullet points. We'll have some gameplay in the background as that happens. Let me pull that up real quick. And you can watch that while I chat. This is literally a big team battle gameplay that they showed yesterday during the live stream, guys, okay? So, firstly, Mark, are you hyped?
Just a little, you know, just a tiny bit. It's not like Halo's my favorite game franchise of all time or anything.
And you can tell that because I was actually going to introduce you as the Halo guy, but I feel that doesn't do you it doesn't do you service anymore because your love for Halo evolved to Destiny as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it's more of a love for what Bungie created originally.
Yeah.
It still obviously extends to Halo. Like, I'm one of the few, well, I say one of the few people, but of the small percentage of Halo players that actually enjoyed Halo 4 and 5, even though 343 made some, I guess, questionable story decisions.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree. Go on, no, sorry, go on.
But yeah, I still definitely enjoyed both of them. The biggest reason I wanted to get in on the Halo 5 gameplay is because, to be perfectly honest, I've only ever played the campaign once, and I just want to take the opportunity to kind of reintroduce myself to the story a little bit, because I kind of lost a little bit of familiarity with the lore inside of the game. So, like, the story of Agent Locke and Team Osiris and all that stuff, and seeing what happened to the Arbiter and stuff after the events of the Human Covenant War. So I'm really hoping to just kind of refresh myself on that.
Yeah, exactly. And for those wondering, we will be carrying on the hardest difficulty for Halo 5. It's going to be difficult, but we are going to play it on the hardest difficulty. And I agree with you. I actually really enjoyed the improvements they did on the movement of 117 in Halo 4. Like, I feel...
See, that's one thing... Yeah, definitely one thing that I enjoyed the most was the upgrades to just the gameplay experience itself. So having more movement options.
Yep.
Some of the new abilities I don't necessarily agree with them putting in, but it's nice that they were just trying new things.
Yeah.
Because I know that they wanted to try to make like a statement, like, yes, this is Bungie's baby, but we're 343 and we want to put our own spin on things.
Yeah, they wanted to put their own stamp on it, didn't they? And I think they did well. Yeah. I actually really liked the new enemies, the character designs I thought were really good. The weapons I thought were really good. Very much copy paste for the most part, with a little bit of tweaks here and there, but they were still enjoyable and I actually still really liked it. So I'm interested to see the Halo 5 story and I'm really excited to see where it goes and kind of get myself up to date, and maybe we can, we're probably going to finish Halo 5 before Infinite comes out. So there is other things we can do. We can react to the Halo Wars cutscenes from Halo Wars 1 and 2. We can do that if people want it. We can talk about the books, and there's a lot more stuff we can do. And my plan is every weekend is going to be Halo content from here on out, leading up to Halo Infinite. That's kind of my plan so far. And I'm really excited. I genuinely think that Halo Infinite is my most anticipated game of the year. Battlefield 2042 closely behind it, but mostly because Halo Infinite, I have this connection to the story. I haven't been super involved with the multiplayer since I was a kid, which we were obsessed with, me and my friends. So I have this like deep love and nostalgia for this franchise that's making me more excited for this game than any other. And it feels so like you played the Insider. You didn't play the Insider, the last one, did you?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I was working the entire weekend that it was live, and I didn't get a chance to get a single game in. So this will be the first time I've gotten to play any Halo Infinite.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it felt amazing to play. Halo Infinite's, the first Insider program felt so clean. And I tell you what, one of the most impressive parts was the sound design. It really was. And I feel like that's going to lead on to these next 2 weekends. So let's talk about the next 2 weekends and what's going to happen. So I watched the live stream. We're going to kind of break that down a little bit, talk a little bit about it, and they also put a blog out, okay? So first and foremost, one of the first things he said during the live stream is that there might be a shift in schedule. So I think what happened is he said something about them finding some sort of bug and they're trying to fix it prior to it going live. But you're supposed to be able to download it tonight if you're an insider, which I'll be doing. So with that being said, it's subject to change, which kind of sucks in a way. But one thing I really liked about it is the transparency. It was really nice for him to be like, look, guys, we're all really excited for this, but things are subject to change. And I appreciated that. I feel like, you don't really get that with a lot of other games. And you don't, like, how many other games do what they're doing right now with these, like, streams where they just give you updates and they tell you about the stuff going behind the scenes? It's so impressive to see the communication with the fan base. And if anything, it makes you love the game even more. Like, we're getting next to no communication for Battlefield 2042, nor Call of Duty, really. But Halo, it's as if we're getting it we do get a blog post every single month, don't we?
Yeah, we usually get one a month on the Insider. Like, I have the site up here, and right on the homepage, if you go to the Halo Infinite blog, it'll show you all the current updates.
Yeah.
And they're usually pretty quick about posting them.
Which is fantastic, isn't it? Like, that's really nice to have that transparency, and it makes you feel like you're part of the Halo community, which I appreciate. So they talked about 3 different things during this live stream. They talked about bots, they talked about this new academy, and they talked about Big Team Battle, which you're watching right now on the screen. So we're going to go through it with the bots, which I didn't know whether they were going to do any more bots, but I guess the bots are actually going to be really important to the future of Halo Infinite. I guess with this tech demo, there's going to be a random assortment of bot difficulty. So you could start up the game and you could be against like 1 ODST, 2 recruits, 1 Marine, and a Spartan or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's an assortment like that, and it actually changes every single map, which I think is pretty cool. They did say, however, that there is a training mode. So if you're like getting destroyed all the time, there is a training mode, which I'll go on to right now. It's called the Academy, and this is all set up on Halo Infinite for new players, which I appreciate. Really appreciate, because there's so many times when, like, for instance, my dad loves military games, right? And he tries Call of Duty. He's terrible. He's so bad at gaming. It's ridiculous, guys. And I appreciate him. I love him, but he is really bad at gaming. And there's an academy on the Halo Infinite thing, which I feel like is perfect for people like that. Is literally perfect. There's 3 different things that they talked about during this academy. And it's weird. They did 3 pillars, they called it, for the academy, and they also did 3 pillars for Big Team Battle, which we'll talk about later. So they're really kind of trying to get the motive across for these different things that we're talking about. So the 3 pillars for the academy was a tutorial. The tutorial, get this, Mark, is 1 linear mission exploring the Avery J. Johnson Academy of Military Science. How weird's that? It's a linear mission that helps you get introduced to the mechanics of the game, which I think is...
That's actually really cool. I like that. And just on a lore note, I absolutely love that it is named after Sergeant Johnson. That's amazing.
Yeah. As soon as he said it, I was like, that's really cool. And it's literally a mission. It's a mission. So we'll play that when the game comes out. I feel like, it's obviously just a tutorial and it's not going to be difficult in any way, shape, or form. But I have a feeling this is what's going to happen, right? It'll be a mission that will be timed or something. And like before you know it, it's made for beginners, but people are going to be competing for time on it. Do you know what I mean? Like there's always some sort of competitiveness in Halo, and I feel like even though it is a tutorial, have some. But either way, it's a really cool idea. Just a linear mission, exploring what is deep in the lore of the game, which I think is really, really cool, but also just introducing players to the game. The next one is weapon drills, which we actually already saw during the last tech preview, just trying out all the different weapons. And again, there's a little bit of competitiveness in there because it's timing, how fast, what's the best score you can get and all that stuff. But it's just a way to familiarize yourself with the weapons, which I think is really cool. And then the third one is a training mode, which is basically a unlimited bot spawning training mode where you basically just turn on the match. You can pick whatever bots you want. You can have Spartans, ODSTs, Marines, whatever difficulty you want, and they spawn constantly, and you're just constantly battling and just practicing, which is again is a good place to be if you go into them bot filled games and you're getting random ones that are actually a bit too difficult for you. So I feel like that's a good place to kind of help yourself get familiarized with maps and different type of mechanics of the games. There's also one thing that they showed during one of the weapon drills, and I just want to backtrack a little bit because it is on the blog. They showed a rifle, the Banished Shock Rifle. Have you seen this picture, Mark?
No, I will look it up real quick though. Hold on just a second. You said it's called the Banished Shock Rifle?
Yeah, if you go onto the latest blog, September 21st, Halo Infinite Insider blog, there is a picture of it. It looks really good. I like the design. I think it's unique. The Banished is going with that red style that the Banished kind of goes with. And I'll see if I can get let's see if I can get the actual gameplay up of what they had with it. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, I think this was it. They were playing literally the weapon drills with it. There it is. Okay, so you're seeing this right now. Let's turn the sound on.
I would call it more of a medium to long range. I went ahead and started. I'm sorry.
Okay,
so medium to long range rifle.
Here we go.
So one of the cool things with it is if you get enemies close enough together, you can actually arc the damage.
Interesting.
And it'll damage multiple people.
Yeah, I'm not doing good. Don't watch me.
Well, there you go. And I feel like what's important to say about this is we're getting new weapons. We're getting new weapons in Halo Infinite, which I feel like was a given, but they're already teasing them now, which is a good sign, in my opinion. So I'm really excited for that. Let me pull up the blog post again real quick, because there's some really good information on here, and some really good artwork as well. We've got stuff about the bots in the game, the AI, which I am strangely excited about. Why am I so excited about the AI? Maybe it's because of my urge to constantly have an AI. I miss the Dinklebot from OG Destiny, and I just want my own Dinklebot. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
They talked about customization. They talked about progression. They talked about a new what's the word I'm looking for? The challenges that you get. I forgot what it's called. What's it called when you get the challenges and they get reset?
You just talk about like just the daily challenges and the challenge swaps that they're doing?
No, I'm talking a battle pass. That's it. You're getting a new battle. So this is, in fact, this is a good point of content of what we're getting for these next 3 weekends. A new battle pass, a new customization is one of them. So the second weekend, the first weekend is going to be arena. The second weekend is going to be big team battle, which I'm really, really excited for because big team battle is awesome. And again, they spoke about the 3 pillars of big team battle and what they kind of want from that. Although these weren't specific like items within big team battle, whereas as the academy they had tutorial, weapon drills, and training mode. This is just kind of the philosophy behind big team battle that they want. And they said embracing Spartan battle fantasy, and the way he described that was kind of like the books, being able to have your friends and kind of explore ways to play in such a big map. That's kind of one of the ethos to Big Team Battle. The second one is the sandbox driven experience. They talked about weapons, vehicles, equipment like grappling, and kind of having a map with all this different stuff in it. And then the third kind of ethos for, or pillar for Big Team Battle, was a social space. They said that they want this place to really empower different archetypes of gaming. So if you're a sniper, if you're a driver, or whatever, they really want you to embrace that within the Big Team Battle, which I think is great. I think it's great. It's basically letting you be the Spartan you want to be, really. I think that's all it is, which I can appreciate, and I think you can appreciate as well, Mark, eh?
100%, yes.
So that's really cool. Like, they're talking about all these different things. So we get Arena for the first weekend, and we get Big Team Battle for the second. So we're going to be playing, and we're going to be recording both of them. In fact, on the blog post at the bottom, if I can get over there, my mouse has disappeared. There it is. We've got timings, schedules. So Thursday evening, which for this is yesterday for people watching, because this will be out on Friday. September 23rd, you'll be able to download it, and training mode and weapon drills will be available. Cool. Not super, not super about that right now, because I want to get into an actual match. But Friday, tomorrow, the day you're watching this, we will get matchmaking. Same with Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And it closes that Monday for the first weekend. And that's the Arena. So expect content Saturday and maybe even Sunday as well, if I'm getting super excited. I might go live on Sunday as well if I'm up for it. Which, by the way, Mark, I don't know if you saw this. I tried going live with Red Dead Redemption the other day. And my internet kept cutting out. However, I fixed my internet. And it looks like we're going to be playing a lot more online stuff very soon. So I'm very excited. Good. Just in time for the Insider program. Weekend 2 is Big Team Battle and the Arena, so that's pretty cool. Thursday evening, you can download it. Again, it's just training mode and weapon drills until the Friday. And then Friday through till Wednesday. Oh, wait. No, through till Monday. I don't know why they put Wednesday. Through to Monday, flight access closes, but then on Wednesday it says Halo support site closes. Interesting. Okay, so they're really shutting everything.
Just for like bug reports and stuff like that.
Yeah,
just,
I think you're right.
A couple extra days to go through.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, with that being said, we've got a bunch of Halo content coming up, and I'm really excited. So my plan is, I usually take Sundays off, but now on Saturdays, it's specifically going to be playthroughs with Mark, and I might also kind of add on Sunday or Friday for some extra Halo, because you gotta love some extra Halo, haven't you, every now and again? So what are your thoughts, Mark? You excited?
I'm definitely excited. More so for the technical preview, because like I said, I haven't had any hands-on access yet. So I'm excited to see what the release is going to look like. Because this is due December 8th, so we're only just a little over 2 months out from the full release.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll see how it's standing up. And there's one thing that I want you to do before we do the Halo 5 playthrough. I want you to watch Halo Nightfall if you haven't already. Halo Nightfall.
Maybe we can do it with the members and we'll watch it together.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Is that something you're up for?
It gives a little bit of backstory about Agent Locke. So
okay, yeah, I'm down for that. Maybe we can watch it together. I think that would be cool on Discord or something like that. Which brings me to the end of the video. I'm very excited, guys. I feel like Mark's going to get his first taste of Halo Infinite, which we should try and capture on video somehow, which I think will be a ton of fun, or at least play the game with you and get your initial reactions as you're talking. And I'm excited, guys, and we'll get some members in. Guardsmen and officers. We have got the new clan now. That's Original Guard. You guys will be able to jump in and play some Halo Infinite with me over the weekend, so we're really, really excited for that. But other than that, get hyped, guys. It's going to be ton. Halo, it's going to be fun. Halo is back, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So get hyped. Members, you're beautiful. You're amazing. I love you. I couldn't do this without you. I honestly couldn't make videos every single day if it wasn't for these beautiful members right here. So thank you for supporting the channel as much as you do. I truly, truly appreciate it. Links down below to all of my socials, including the 2 different YouTube channels, Original Human Geek, where we play D&D, and Original Adventures, where me and my wife are converting a US school bus and traveling the United States. Until next time, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.